Guys, you're welcome to my channel today. So today I'm going to be sharing something beautiful with you, and it's actually in South Korea. You can see with me that South Korea is a beautiful country to stay in, to do business in, or to study in. So there are quite a lot of fine and beautiful scenes. Now, it's a place of great natural beauty, featuring stunning mountains, clear water, serene countryside. Indeed, its tranquil scenery has led to Korea being traditionally known as the land of morning calm and the fragility of peace. So there are quite a lot of things in South Korea that you cannot afford to miss. Now, I just want to state that South Korea is different from North Korea. So in South Korea, there are quite a lot of things that you would enjoy. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing a particular scholarship opportunity with you. Now, there are quite a lot of English structured programs in South Korea, and then these programs are for scholarships, and basically I'm going to be sharing that of masters. So if you're working with a government organization, you're working with an institution of the government or a parastatal of the government in your country, then this very opportunity is for you, and it's called the Koika Scholarship. So I'm going to be getting down to my system to show you how to go about the application in Koika. Remember that the essence of this scholarship is to promote the countries that are involved, and quite a lot of countries are listed here that can be part of this program. So you can check if your country is part of the program so that you start right away for the application. The deadline is March 20th and it's almost here. So we get down, and then all the links I'll be discussing on the video, they are all on my description so that it can help you to start right away. So we have a total of 81 countries that have been shortlisted for this very scholarship program. And then that's to say you have 12 countries in Asia, 33 countries rather in Africa, and then 13 countries in Latin America, and then you have 3 countries in Middle East, 11 countries in Oceania, and then you have 9 countries in CIS. So we get down to the system so that you will know if your country have been shortlisted already to be part of this program. So, like I said earlier, here is the web page of Koika. And don't forget that for you to apply for this program, this master's program, you must be working for a government organization in your home country. So, whether you're from Nigeria, you're from Kenya, you're from Uganda, you are from any of the African countries, then you must be working with a government institution or parastatal for you to be eligible for this particular program in South Korea. Beautiful place to be. So now here is the page. Apply now for 2023 Koika Scholarship Program. The Koika Scholarship Program is designed to train key leaders in partner countries to contribute to the socio-economic development of their home country. And then Koika is offering 22 master's program, 2 doctorates in 2023. Application guideline for 12 more courses will be provided during March. Now, this application have commenced already this January, and it's going to end in March, so you can start your application right away. Now, target countries, there are 81 countries in all. I'm going to show you the countries later on, but basically most African countries, Latin American countries, they are all inclusive in these 81 countries. Now, the benefit is that fees including tuition, monthly allowance, airfare, accommodation, settlement allowance, scholarship completion grants, insurance, and extracurricular activities are all covered. So who can apply? Refer to the application guidelines. So I'm going to show us the application guideline. I've already opened them. Afterwards, after we are done with this particular page, you can see the application period is till March 20th, 2023. So you can apply now for 2023. Now, these are the number of institutions that where you can run your program assuming you are accepted in this very program. So you have the Korea Development Institute School Economic Development Policy for Sustainable and Inclusive Growth. That's the program that you can do in Korea Development Institute. Then you also have Elhaz Women's University. That's for gender leadership and basically for Asians. Then you have social economy, you have fishery science in Pukyong National University, you have techno entrepreneurship competency based on ICT convergence. And then response to climate change, you have digital innovation, you have control of infectious disease, you have digital transformation technology, you have civil society leadership, capacity building for SDGs. So depending on the program that you are interested to enroll in. Now, field of study and university admission. So these are the various schools and then the field of study. So for Seoul National University, you have Asian Capacity Building for SDGs. You have Pukyong National University, Global Fisheries Development, and all the rest of it. So you just go through and see if any of the courses here aligns with where you are working in the government organization, where you're working in your home country, or the course you did in your undergraduate studies. So application and document submission. So this is where you would put up your application and then you submit your documents here. Now I'm going to click on this so that it opens in entirely different tab. Then other inquiries, should in case you want to make further inquiries outside the one on the web page, here is the link. Here is the link to the web page, and then here is the email address that you can write to. Now here are the attached links, very very important. Applying now for 2023 scholarship program, what you need to do, how to go about the application guidelines, and then application forms. So I'm going to go straight into all that. I mean, you can't afford to miss this opportunity. Remember that this program is structured in English, even though it's in South Korea, but the program is structured in English language. So apply for 2023 Koika. This is one of the links down there, so you can see. I think I prefer this. Everything is bold enough so you can view here everything we have viewed earlier on. So you can do it here. Now, the next one is the attached links. We're going to open them one after another. So this is 2023 scholarship program. This is the application guideline for master's degrees. The purpose of the program, the Quaker Scholarship Program for Master's Degree is designed to nurture key leaders in developing countries who can contribute to the socio-economic development of their home countries. So you also have target countries. So these are the target countries: 32 countries in Africa, 12 in Asia, 81 in total, and then you have Middle East 3, Oceania 11, and CIS 9. So here are the countries in Africa. So you have Algeria, Angola, Burundi, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, the Republic of Congo, Egypt, Gabon, Ghana, Kenya, Libya, Madagascar. Oh, I so much love this country because of my geography. Okay, you have Morocco, you have Mozambique, you have Nigeria, that's my country, and then you have Rwanda, you have Senegal, you have Sudan, Sierra Leone, Tanzania, Tunisia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Malawi, Gambia, the Central African Republic. You have Lesotho, you have Togo, Niger, Burkina Faso, Benin, and Mauritius, okay, including Uganda. So you can start your application right away. And then if you're from Latin America, you have Colombia, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, you have Haiti, you have Honduras, you have Jamaica, Paraguay, Peru, Bolivia, Costa Rica, and then for the Middle East, you have Jordan, you have Palestine, you have Iraq, like that. So you can check if your country it's here. And then you have available universities. We've seen this one earlier on, but you can still go through them. Available field of study as well. Then the qualification. Now for citizenship, you must be a citizen of any of those countries I mentioned. And then government nomination, you must be officially nominated by your government. Okay, so that can be achieved depending on the structure, the way your own system works. You can get a nomination from the office or the organization where you are working, especially the national organization, the head office, the headquarters of the organization where you are working. Okay, then the age limit, you must be under age of 40 as of February 1st, 2023. So that's preferably anyway. And then you must be in good health, and then your level of education, you must have completed your bachelor's degree, and then your English proficiency, you have a good command of both spoken and written English in order to have classes conducted entirely in English, and be able to write academic reports and thesis in English. Not be a person who has withdrawn from Koika scholarship program in the past. Okay, then you also have not participated in Koika scholarship program or any of the Korean government scholarship programs in the past. Now, doctorate program applicant, recipients of a master's degree scholarship from Koika are still eligible to apply. So, should in case you've had Koika sponsor your master's degree program, you can still apply for them to sponsor your doctorate degree program as well. I mean, you are still eligible, but you're not eligible to apply for another master's under Koika, but you are eligible to apply for a PhD program under Koika, and then preferably be employed by your government during and after the program, because part of the things you will write, your motivation letter, you should be able to also tell them how you would impact the government, how you impact your country, your home country, at the completion of this program. And then other qualifications from university you are going to apply. So the university, the school in question that you are applying for would also ask for one or two other things which you should be able to provide. They are not difficult documents. They are documents that you can easily get and provide. Then the support service here, it's all that entails in the scholarship benefits, the airfare, actual amounts that will be paid for this airfare. Now, the tuition fee, full amount required by a university. So each of these universities have variation in their fees, but Quaker will take care of these fees. Then you have extracurricular activities, part of the expenses needed for study visits, workshops, Korean language classes, and others except for regular classes. So even in your Korean language class, these things will be taken care of. So it's an opportunity not just for you to do your master's in English, a structured English program, but you're going to also learn Korean. You have monthly allowance of 999,000 KRW per month. You have accommodation, the actual amount paid, and then settlement allowance. So like a kind of, you're moving from your country to South Korea, so they're going to give you settlement allowance of 600,000 KRW. And then you have your scholarship completion grant. Now for scholarship completion grants, this money will be given to you at the end of your program when you have completed your program. So they'll give you this 300,000 KRW, and then the insurance, the actual cost will also be paid by Koika. And then you have the selection procedure. At March 2023, that's application, the application would have closed, and then you can now see all the rigors, on-site interview. They will conduct interview, document screening, result of document screening, interview, university, medical checkup, everything, every bit of this application and the processing we have here. June 23, you have admission notification. So if you were successful, you're going to get this notification, and by August you would start your program entry to Korea and medical checkup in Korea. Now, the timeline of selection process and date of entry to Korea can be changed due to COVID-19 pandemic, but all things being equal, this is actually the timeline for now. Now, the required documents: Koika application form, recommendation letter from applicant's government, a scanned copy of an applicant's passport, KOICA documents should be submitted to regional KOICA office or Korean embassy in your country. So I want to believe that in each of these countries I've mentioned, you have Korean office or KOICA office in your country. So you can make your submissions there. And then you have university documents like university application form with required documents for the university. An original copy should be sent to the regional KOICA office as well, or the government office embassy in your country. And then you can see important notes for all applicants. Now let's just go through these important notes because it's very, very important. Now all forms should be typed in English and all the supporting documents should be in English. Documents in any other language should be accompanied by a notarized English translation. Now, original documents should be submitted. Now, if you're confused about the notarized English translation, it means that the translation has to be certified by a Notre Dame in your country. Okay, there are some legal practitioners that are registered Notre Dames. They are the ones responsible for this. So you're going to meet them and be sure that your translation is certified. And then the original document should be submitted. If it is unavailable, the originating institution must authorize copies before they are submitted. That's the essence of submitting in your home country instead of sending everything maybe through Korea to Korea, maybe using any other posting means. So you just need to get there so that they will cite this original document, and if they are collecting it from you, it will be registered. Now if any of the submitted materials contain false information, admission will be rescinded. Now applicants whose forms and supporting documents are incomplete or unsatisfactory will be disqualified from the admission process. So you now go further. Here is you have the contact, the application and document submission, KOICA overseas office or Korean embassy, field of study. I think we visited this field of study earlier on. So this is actually what you need to get through with your application and don't know what to do. And here you can see if you proceed further, there's a scholarship program 2023 application guideline and application form. And this is actually, now these are past applications, but I'm interested from January 3rd, 2023, when this particular KOICA scholarship program commenced. So you need to start your application right away, as application would be ending by um March 20th. So you need to start your application right away. So that's very good for those that are working in any government institution in any of the countries that I've listed. This is a golden opportunity for you. Okay, remember, like I showed you earlier on, Korea is a beautiful place to be. It's a beautiful place to study, and they are very accommodating. And then in this 1 year that you're going to learn, in this 1 year that you're doing your program, or 2 years, or as the case may be, in case you're going for your doctoral program, then you would also find opportunities that could help you in your own home country. And then it could be a business opportunity, it could also be a job offer, it could be a particular company or organization trying to establish a branch in your own country, and you could be the rep that they are looking for, being that you are now able to communicate in English, both written and oral, and you're also able to communicate in Korean language, both written and oral. So that's all I have for you today. I want to believe you enjoyed today's class. So thank you and do have a lovely day. Bye bye.